Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reacting to Unforgettable Day by Dimash. I think I said his name correctly for the first time. Shout out to everyone who's been telling me how to say it, and apologies that I kept forgetting. Apparently Dimash wrote this song when he was very young. I just watched the story behind this song on Gloria Woo's channel, link will be in the description. It seems that not only did he write it when he was very young, it's a romantic song. I looked up the lyrics because I couldn't find a subbed version to this performance, so I decided to look up the lyrics so I knew what it was about. It seems like it's a romantic song about Dimash recounting the day he saw someone and fell in love, and that was the unforgettable day when he saw this woman and knew he was in love. That's what this song is about. And I've decided to do a reaction to the Gakku version simply because apparently both the singer version and this version are very similar, except Dimash hits a ridiculously high note in this version apparently. So I really wanted to see that, and rather than doing two videos or a comparison, I decided to react to this one. Well, I've talked for long enough. Let's get into the video. Again, it's got that orchestral feel.
Bir көргенмен ғашық болдым өзіңе, еркелеген балдай тәтті сөзіңе, қылығыңмен баурап алдың жанымды.
It's interesting the way Dimash is standing
Қарай
there.
бердім нұрға толы жүзіңе.
He's almost hunched over slightly. He's got his arms in that position at the beginning, almost like he was leaning in to tell you a story about his life. And that would very much sync with what the song is about, him recounting this day he won't forget when he fell in love. Let's keep watching. Beautiful transition. Very well done. He really is so good at doing that softer tone that has a great connection. When he goes, ba 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 ba, you can't hear any break in his voice at all when he does that. And it's hard to tell if he's actually changing registers or well, he is changing registers, but it's hard to tell exactly where that happens. He just does it so seamlessly, beautiful breath. Yeah, really, really well done. Let's keep watching. Once again, he leans into a heavier mix in the second verse. He's done that in a few songs. I've just got to say really quick, it's really cool to see him outside of a competition environment, just enjoying himself singing, not feeling like he's under pressure or scrutiny. You can see the way he's just leaning out to the crowd and grabbing their hands, and the crowd's just, it's a very different environment to watch. And remember, I've really only seen, well, mainly just the singer episodes, although I did do that one comparison. So it's cool seeing this. It's really great.
Olmaz
full mix this time. Got a great open tone on those notes as well. The throat is very, very open. So good. How good was that? The mic technique. Okay, just before it gets into this next section, how cool is that mic technique thing? I'll probably go back over some of these parts, but I just had to stop it and just catch my breath. So much happened then, and I feel like it's about to get real in this next part. So, okay, I've caught my breath. Let's keep watching. To a D. Wow. Oh, and he holds it. What? Oh, that was...
үлкен рахмет.
Wow. Wow. I'm going to have to go back and listen to some of those things again. That was absolutely crazy. Let's go back and listen to that section where he hits all those really high notes, and we'll break it down a bit. Do you hear that? So he goes up to... So that's a D, but that's 2 octaves below a D8, I believe. I think that's a D6. Let's listen to that again. Did you see how the note cut out when he was doing that with the microphone? Now you might think, oh, his microphone stuffed up. I think his voice cut out. I think that's what happened. Now, it could be that his mic cut out or something weird happened like that. But the thing is, when your microphone cuts out, when you get frequency interference or when something goes wrong like that with a microphone, it doesn't generally do what happened then. Normally what happens is a mic will... It'll make that noise. It'll cut. And that's the sound of frequency interference. Either that or a loud random noise will come through the microphone. But not just a silent cutout like that when it was working the whole time and then just suddenly start working again. Now, don't get me wrong. It could be possible that it was a technical issue of some description. But I think that what happened is his voice kind of cut out for a second. And he's decided to go, whoops, well... I better make up for it. And so he decides to go for something even crazier. Now, I could be wrong about that. So, you know, all the Dimash fans out there who are, you know, watching and thinking that I'm sure about that. I'm not sure about that. But it just sounds like, you know, he stuffed up and then is like, all right. And then he does this ridiculous thing. And he hits it with vibrato. So that's a D, but that's a D7, the octave below I'm playing on my keyboard. It is the one above, which is off the piano. So If I pitch shift my keyboard, that's a D. Yeah, D8. That's crazy. And he holds it, and you can hear a slow vibrato. It's not a fast vibrato, it's a slow vibrato. And he holds it for a long time. That's really, really impressive. The thing about whistle voice is it's actually not your vocal cords, your true vocal cords vibrating in a normal sense. What it actually is it's the top of your vocal folds actually, and you've got some skin above them. You create so much, not tension, but you basically, you manipulate the vocal cords in such a way that what happens is that the air hits through, creating a very high-pitched whistle noise, and then it goes through. So it's a very abnormal way to create a note, and it's very difficult to master, and it's very difficult to control. And you can see that Dimash can just do it. And so, yeah, my read on what just happened then was that Dimash knows he's got this crazy, really high range he very rarely uses. I think he went to do something a little bit more comfortable, about an octave or two lower, and something just went a bit wrong in his voice for a moment, and he went, stuff it. Here we go. I'm going to do something crazy to make up for it. Again, I know I'm repeating myself, but that's just the way I feel about it. It doesn't sound like a technical issue. He's just awesome that he decides to go for that crazy D8. That's awesome. I mean, this note, he's belting a lot around a high D, above tenor high C. He's a lot of great technique, a lot of great range. He tells the story in a really cool way, and just as a bit of icing on the cake, he decides to hit the most crazy high note I've ever heard live in a concert, easily. I can't say I've ever heard someone be able to work in a note in the 8th octave live. Never heard it before, and he did it perfectly. And so, yeah. What else can I say? Thanks for watching the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks.